Okay, so firstly, eye contact is going to be everything. Women want you to go ahead and take control, feel like you're actually the man, and give some sort of dominant sense of like pleasure where she's actually getting aroused mentally and stimulated mentally because you give the eye contact. I remember so many times I talked to a guy and I'm like, in my mind, you were looking into my soul. And damn, kind of turning me on. But honestly, all jokes aside, not every single guy I see and I talk to is going to be like that. I'm saying in moments where it's like, we're hanging out, we're chilling. And this could be somebody I'm talking to seriously. This could be somebody I'm dating. This could be long-term relationships, okay? And when you have these moments where it's conversation cool, genuine, but then when you're giving that eye contact, it's a whole different ball game. Another thing too that women want you to do when you're gonna be showing like you're dominant but you're not too aggressive, and then you're leading as a man, and also you're stimulating her mind, is where you place your hands. So there's places, obviously we're talking about like the neck and stuff like that, but that's more about a real intimate moment. That's more on the lane of the exclusive and explicit content, like the ones that I got on my Patreon. I get down to the nitty gritty. I was gonna say I get down and dirty, but like I talk a lot about this stuff, no filter, all raw on there. So if you really want to check out more videos and want the uncut versions of a lot of things that I talk about, you want it no filter, you want to know exactly what it is, what to do, all that sorts of stuff, check out my Patreon down below, okay? And that's the B-Boss Army one. The Bossana All In is more about personal life, getting to know me behind the scenes, nothing that has to do with explicit talk and stuff like that, okay? Point now being though, the neck and stuff like that, those are things that are very much like good at given moments. So I'm just saying, like, have y'all ever seen a man like go ahead and do this and like just grab her, almost grab like her chin, and like they could go in for a kiss, he could just be doing that to tease her, he could be looking at her eyes in the moment and it happens, and it's literally something that women want you to do. It literally actually turns them on. Now I'm on a PG level. We can talk about like the hips. The hips is a great place to go ahead and place your arms. Now, when a woman's feeling you, this is what I want y'all to understand about like the alphas, the sigmas, the guys that are the Chads, the Tyrones, we know the stereotypical guys that I'm explaining, you get what I mean, right? So those sort of guys, what they do, they don't care too much as to, do I have to hold back? Do I or should I hesitate? They don't hesitate. They have such confidence, and this woman feels the vibe and she feels the power of him. And here's why I always tell y'all, be working on yourself in different aspects. But he's not afraid to go ahead and grab the hips. Like there's some guys that don't even want to like do anything, can barely even hug her. That's wild, right? And it's not like, oh, you need consent for certain stuff. You feel out the vibe, and this is where women are like, oh, he was not afraid, I actually liked it, something like that. And then there's other things that you should be doing that makes her feel like what you're doing, and I'm going to explain deeper in a moment and what women want you to be doing. But of course, comment down below anything that you feel like women want you to do. And this version of this video is of course more of like the physical touch, the eye contact and stuff like that, like actions you can take. I have different things that I've talked about of women wanting you to know this or say this, but you can tell specifically what I'm talking about and do or explaining in this type of video. So comment down below anything that you feel related. Comment down below if you have any questions, and if you want a part 2, comment part 2 or 2, and I'll know what to do. Don't forget to check out all the links down below. Like I already mentioned, Patreon, you join for free, you get access to exclusive content on there, and I do got 2, like I said, and then I have 2 other channels. And lastly, don't forget my website. Consultations are about anything, wherever you want to start, whether you want to be heard, you want to problem solve, you want strategic ways to go about it, you want to understand why things are happening the way that they are, you want to move differently, whatever it is, I got y'all. Been doing this for 5+ years, love what I do, and I have clients from the beginning till now, and I'm glad to always help and be here. And then there's always bundle deals and all that stuff on my website, so head on there if you want to check it all out, okay? Now let's get back to this. When you are now having a woman really desiring you because your confidence is there, you know the right places to touch, how to touch, you know how to give eye contact, and it's all coming off confidence, what the next thing women want you to do is lean towards, and this is not physically, lean towards what you actually want. This is when you show the dominant side of yourself, that, okay, I can go ahead and say, you know what, like, let's go and do this tonight, and then I'll let you do the rest that you want to do tonight. So like, for instance, you guys make plans to go to a river or something, you go there, and then you could ask her, oh, like, what do you want to do? Hopefully she was feeling your vibe. She wants to kick it more. But she might just say, I don't really know, stuff like that. Now you should be leaning towards, you know what? How about we check out this place? It doesn't have to be a place that you're going to have to do something that's wild, a date or something. But you don't have to basically end the night. Like, women like that you know what you want to do. You want her, you claim her. And like, it's just such a manly, attractive thing when a guy is just like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And she's just like, okay, let's go ahead and do it, sort of thing. And sometimes, you know, especially if it's a second time hanging out, definitely recommend going to your place. If you don't have a place, you can definitely recommend just hanging out even longer in the car. Hopefully, like, you guys are in an intimate place where it could feel comfortable to become more intimate in some form. And it doesn't have to be, again, in an extreme level of it. Could just be, this is very romantic, or wow, like, his vibe, or damn, like, I could see him being my man, or oh, he is my man, I love him even more for this, for that, or oh gosh, like, I just want him to take me home, like, or like, I can't wait until we get home, like if you guys live together or something like that. So stuff like that is what she's paying attention to, desiring. She wants you to know the right places. And when I said the hip thing too, I'm referring to, like, don't be afraid that you have to keep your hands on her shoulder or something. She wants you to be comfortable, and you should be confident as well to know that this is the right move. Honestly, fellas, there's nothing less attractive than you not knowing when to make a right move in these situations. There's nothing that could be less attractive than that. Like, when you are hesitant, fearful, and like, you're so timid and you don't know what to say, don't know what to do, you shut down, and then, like I said, you resist from certain things. So like, you naturally aren't gonna do it, and then you just never try at all. So she could be used to guys that do these things. She could be used to guys that, like I said, those stereotypical guys that don't care. They go for it, and they have a reason to. Their confidence comes from, maybe they take care of themselves very well. Maybe they know what to say, what to do, had experience with women, stuff like that. And with that being said, then they go ahead and make the decision to go ahead and take that step. They're not scared. And obviously, you can ask in a way that is not being fearful or showing you're scared. You can say things like, you know, like, what are you about? Or even saying something like, okay, I know our date is coming to an end. What else you got for tonight? How are you feeling? She could tell you, maybe I'm not that tired, I don't really have much, or I'm just gonna go home. And then, like I said, with the last thing that you should know that she wants you to do, recommend something else. Don't be like kind of clueless, and or you're scared or something, just like, okay, let's maybe you should go home. If she wanted to go home, she would go home. She probably would have made an excuse to go home sooner if she wanted to go home. Women do that all the time, okay? Don't forget they're choosy, okay? I love y'all, and I hope you learned something from this video. This was very light topic. I feel like there's so much more details to it, and because I said like 3 different things, or I try to stay on 3 different things, I didn't get into deep details. But I hope you guys got something from this video and understood what I was saying, where I'm coming from, and got a good explanation of what women want you to do. Okay, I love y'all. Make sure you're taking care of yourself per usual. Don't forget to check out all the links down below. Patreon, join for free and get those uncut versions. And that's gonna be it for this video. Bye, y'all.